It had been a long week on the farm, and I was looking forward to some peace and quiet when I noticed something odd. The lights in Karen's house next door were on, and her electric meter seemed to be running higher than usual. I couldn't figure it out at first, but then it hit me. Karen, the overbearing HOA president, had plugged her house directly into my farm's electricity. Karen had always been a troublemaker. She had this way of thinking that she could do whatever she wanted, even if it meant stepping on people to get ahead. So when I confronted her about her blatant disregard for my property, she acted surprised, claiming she didn't know anything about it. I didn't buy it for a second. She was always looking for ways to exploit the rules, and this was just another one of her tricks. Instead of confronting her directly, I decided to teach her a lesson she wouldn't forget. I printed out a fake HOA Power Bill, filled with outrageous charges. I included a line for electricity usage from neighbor's farm, $10,000, along with additional made-up fees for unauthorized connection, trespassing, and inconvenience compensation. I even went so far as to add a payment deadline of just a few days. Then, I delivered the bill to her doorstep, carefully tucking it into the mailbox as I walked by. I waited a few hours before calling her. She picked up after the second ring, her voice already filled with frustration. "What is this?" she shouted, her tone a mix of disbelief and anger. "You can't be serious." "Oh, I'm serious," I said calmly. "It's all part of the HOA's new policy on electricity usage. Seems you've been using my power without permission. Hope you can manage that bill. You know, your little trick didn't go unnoticed, Karen." There was a long pause before she sputtered, "This is ridiculous. I'm not paying this." I could hear the panic rising in her voice, and I couldn't help but feel a sense of satisfaction. She was always so smug, thinking she could control everyone. But now, she was the one getting a taste of her own medicine. The next day, she showed up at my farm, fuming. "You can't do this," she said, stomping her feet. But I just smiled and told her to take it up with the HOA board. "Maybe next time, you'll think twice before messing with my electricity," I said, shutting the door in her face. The lesson was clear. Karen had pushed her luck too far, and now she was learning the hard way.